Welcome to the Ultraflex Football podcast, where we have fun with our friends while we talk about football. Getting straight to it today. Got lots to talk about. I'm your host, Anthony Sutton. With me is Rob Green.
Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is for you.
And Ryan Wheeler.
Howdy, everybody. So this week we have our album. First, I got to ask you guys a question, though. All right. I want you to say the first thing that comes to your mind. All right. What's the opposite of a waffle?
A pancake.
Gosh damn it. All right. I guess I lose that one then. I had an argument with my wife.
What was the right?
It's not a
what was
pancake.
the right answer?
I don't know. She said the opposite of a waffle is a pancake, and I was like, that's not the opposite of a waffle. There's no opposite to waffle. Like an anti-waffle would be the opposite of a waffle, but a pancake isn't the I said, what about French toast? And she said, no, it'd be a pancake. But you guys both said pancake, so I'm wrong. Head. French toast?
It was second, though. I was like pancake, and I was like, ooh, French toast.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
I mean, I think of like, if I go to IHOP, and they're like, hey, we're out of waffles. I'm like, okay, I'll take a pancake.
Now, here's another
thing
I'll
take French toast.
So we have a pancake mix that we use. And there's also a waffle recipe on the back of it. So you can make either with the pancake mix. So to me, it kind of is the opposite if you think of it that way. That's one or the other.
That's backward logic. That's backwards logic to me. That means that you can make the same thing out of that stuff.
Yeah, but
so
it's not the same because you have
to
add because you add oil and eggs to make the waffle. Pancake is just the pancake mix and water.
I know, but it's all right. I digress. I'm wrong, apparently. But I hope that somebody out there either said French toast or they say, there's no way that's the opposite, so I'm not alone here. Anyway, we have Carrie Underwood's album this week titled Some Hearts. I believe it was 2005. I didn't check, honestly.
Yeah.
My bad on that. I'm bad on that.
Your bod. There's that
all right.
accent coming out.
My bad. So my songs are Wasted, Don't Forget to Remember Me, Some Hearts, Jesus Take the Wheel, and The Night Before. Rob, what do you got?
Lessons learned before he cheats starts with goodbye. I just can't live a lie. We're young and beautiful.
I've got That's Where It Is. Whenever You Remember, I Ain't in Shakota Anymore, and Inside Your Heaven. So we'll work those in, and let's get to it. Unfortunately, we do have to talk about football. It's a rough week for Bills, but let's get to football talk. Real quick, I'll get Ryan's take on this is Wednesday evening, I guess, and the Titans announced that they're going to start Levis next week, or I guess this week. Initial thoughts?
I'm excited. I'm a little confused, though, because they had Malik Willis as the backup quarterback all season. And now Tannehill's out, and they're like, all right, let's throw the guy that we had in his third string as the starter. And it's fine, because I really do want to see Levis. But my whole thing is, like, if you ever wanted to see what Malik could be, this game specifically would be the one to go and give him the bye week preparation, and then this week all preparation, have a plan formulated just for him, because his play style is going to be different than a Tannehill Levis, which would be kind of similar to each other. So you could have implemented a game plan for just Malik and said, okay, we're giving you these 2 weeks. You've had a year and a half now to get better, to learn the system, all this stuff. Like, because everyone knew he was going to be a project. So you had a year and a half now. Project's over. Let's see what you can do. And if you don't perform next week, it's Levis from then on out. So I just find it weird that they went with that Levis and kind of just skipped over Malik, because the only chances Malik ever really had were trying to run a Tannehill style offense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that to me is a little funky, but they did move up in the second round. Damn near made him a first round pick, Levis. So I can see why they want to go with him.
Do you think that maybe they've seen enough out of Willis to think he could be the long-term backup, and that's why he's just slotted in at the 2 spot, so he gets jumped when the starter's out, even though he came in to finish that last game.
So you're saying like he's like kind of just a
like if they just think
of the backup
of him as he's the backup, and they want to see if Levis can be the starter. Because they,
my
like
thing
you said,
with
they traded up
that he's
to
got
get him
so much. Right, he's got so much talent that I feel like if he can't hit, then he's just a bust. Like, I don't even really want him on the team anymore. If he's not the starting quarterback, who cares? Like, he's already shown he's probably not. He probably doesn't have it.
Wasn't there a lot of talk this offseason that they were pleased with his steps he's taken? Progress. Yeah.
I think, like you said last week, they're probably going to lose this week. I mean, being a rookie quarterback in the NFL is not fun for anybody, really. So the chances Levis comes out and throws for 300 yards and they win is unlikely. So we probably see both of them throughout the course of the remaining, 10 games or however many games there are. So it'll be interesting. I did see a rumor like an hour ago that the Ravens are trying pretty hard to trade for Derrick Henry. How true that is, who knows? It's trade deadline week, so there's going to be all sorts of rumors, but that would be pretty cool to see Henry and Lamar Jackson in the same backfield.
I'd love that. Give us anything for Henry because he's obviously not going to do any good here.
But we'll talk about Levis more next week after his first career start, so that'll be fun. Obviously, rough week for the Bills. So, Rob, the Bills lost to the Patriots. In your opinion, what happened?
The defense sucked. That was it. I don't even have to get too deep in that, I don't think. If you watch the game, you saw it. They let Mac Jones go up and down the field on him. What was it? 75-yard game-winning drive with, I can't remember how much time was left. A minute and a half, maybe? Brutal. Throwing to who? Who's he even throwing to?
You're gonna let
Kendrick Bourne?
You're gonna let the offense off the hook?
The offense wasn't great, but they did take the lead in the final minute. So the offense has been bad too. The team sucks right now. I wanted to get mad at the defense today. That was the first thing that came to mind. I'm upset they lost Daquan Jones and Milano, and maybe this is a lessons learned for me that maybe injuries matter a little bit. As much as I don't want to say it.
I was gonna say I think we owe, or I owe Ryan and the Titans a public apology and maybe even Bills fans at this point. Maybe we're the ones that jinxed all of these injuries. But yeah, when you lose, I still 50% of me is still, hey, you have Josh Allen, you have Stephon Diggs, you have Von Miller, even though he's not healthy at the moment, but you have enough talent to go win games, to go win the effing game. And then the other 50% of me is, okay, it is kind of difficult to lose Trey White and Matt Milano and Daquan Jones, and Ed Oliver's not healthy, and Von Miller's not healthy, and Dawson Knox hurt his wrist.
Stop it. Don't give me those excuses. That's BS.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The defense kind of has an excuse, though. The offense has no excuse to not be performing better than they are.
The frustrating part as a fan is we know that the offense is good enough to score 31 points a game if they're playing well. And if you score 30-ish points a game in the NFL, you're probably going to have a pretty good chance of winning. And even if they've scored, 14 against the Giants, and then they had 10 points until there was, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter against the Patriots. So go score 30 points and win the bleeping game.
I think we've wasted too much time watching the crappy Bills. This is the night before Thursday Night Football. Tomorrow we get to watch them. God, I hope they play well. And I hope that Josh, from everyone that I hear talking about, people who watch film and all that, they say that Josh Allen is a major part of the problem on offense. He's making the wrong reads. He's doing so many things wrong.
Yeah. Past couple weeks, really.
I think he's at the point now where he's heard a lot of the turnover banter that's been thrown around, so now he's being conservative and he's trying not to push the ball downfield as much, and instead of taking a sack and fumbling, he's kind of throwing the ball away more and just not being Josh Allen, which which is the organization's fault for, in my opinion, for kind of letting him get to let Josh be Josh. And if he's going to get hurt and not be able to play like Cam Newton when he's 32, then at least be Cam Newton and get to a Super Bowl, right? I mean, like don't waste your 20s and be afraid to get hurt.
Let him play. Let him play his game. I thought I saw something today.
I think this week
he's trying to like stay calm now in games. It's like his new thing or something, but clearly it's not working.
I saw that after week 1, that was his thing, was like stay calm during games and don't get too emotional. But like, if you remember the Chiefs game or the 13-second game, like the dude was going ballistic on the sideline. So, I want him to run over someone and stand up and give the little first down. And then just like a 1-minute rant. What do we have here? 15:34 on the clock. All right, ready, set, go. So this is like the most important week of the year. Obviously, it's trade deadline. They have a week and a half between now and their next game. So if you can somehow win, right? There's 2 narratives that can come from this game. One is, hey, we beat the Bucs and our offense looked better, and we played 4 games in 18 days, and we went 2-2. We're 5-3, lined up for the playoffs. Let's make a trade, any trade. Get ready for the Bengals in 11 days. And then the second narrative is, hey, we're 4-4. We just lost to the Bucs, the Jets without Aaron Rodgers, the Jaguars. Patriots, and the Jaguars, which are kind of turning out to be a pretty good team. But anyway, like none of those teams are someone that you would think that they would lose to. So that second narrative is, who are we firing? And it's probably going to be someone on the coaching staff. And then the next question is, how long before McDermott's on the hot seat? And in my opinion, if they go 4-4 and then lose to the Bengals, and then you have to play the Chiefs and the Eagles, he's not getting fired this year, in my opinion, but he's going to have one heck of a hot seat. So there's definitely 2 different narratives that are going to come after this week. That was a 1 and 15-second rant, so sorry.
Not bad.
We're going to have to cut.
There's no way I can fit that into a 1-minute clip now. Thanks a lot for doing that.
Right. Just cut me off. Just cut
random spots in the middle when you breathe are going to get cut out.
Yep.
No breathing allowed. But yeah, that's about it for me for this week. Rob, you dressing up for Halloween before we start picking games?
Yeah, I am. Are you dressing up for Halloween? Like I used to
Grayson's gonna be Woody from Toy Story, and Cam's gonna be Buzz Lightyear. So I could probably play something off of there, but I don't have anything planned.
Just be Andy. I don't know what he wears.
What's Aurora gonna be?
Aurora is being, I believe, a ballerina, like a dancer.
Oh,
I don't know if it's a scary one or ballerina? Not, but yeah.
Oh,
so you guys watch Stranger Things? Have you seen Stranger Things? You know Billy.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Max's brother. I'm going as Billy.
Okay.
So he's got the long hair.
I was gonna say I watched the first season,
but he wasn't in the first season.
He's shaving the.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
shaving the beard. Or he's having the mustache.
Yeah, I'm gonna have just the mustache. Yep.
And then what? Jean jacket.
So I'm doing a leather jacket. There's another. I think it was season 3. He goes with the leather jacket look. So I'm going leather over the jean jacket.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, I got the button up. Going to show off the chest a little bit with the necklace he wears. I bought one of those. Be good to go.
I ain't in Shikota anymore. I like that. I like that.
I never got to say my little one's dressing up as Anna from Frozen.
Anna, nice.
You gonna do Elsa?
Yeah, and well, she has an Anna dress already, and if that doesn't work because she's growing like a friggin' weed, and she might have already grown out of it, she's gonna dress up as our cat Nico, because he's just a black cat. She's got a black shirt with a cat face on it, so she's just gonna go as Nico if that doesn't fit.
That's where it is.
Nice. Well, yeah, baby. We're young and beautiful, so we should be dressing up. We should be doing something for Halloween. That was my thought process.
That's a beautiful thought process.
I like it. All right, let's pick some games.
Already.
I didn't know how to transition that, so just throw it in there. We're just going to pick some games.
Oh, shit. Okay. Let me find that button.
Last week I had 7 correct, which was unfortunately for everyone involved enough to win the week. Rob 6, Ryan 5 season total. Rob and I tied at 64. Ryan's 59, and I'm about to sneeze. So one of you guys can take over.
Yeah, so it starts with goodbye this week to last week's crappy picks. Ryan, you get to pick the order. What are we doing?
I think we should keep it the same. That seems to be working real well for me.
Yeah, it's working great for you. 3rd week in a row. All right, let's go with it then. Thursday night football. Bucks at Bills. Anthony.
So, do I unmute? I did. All right, sorry. I didn't know if I came back.
Take the wheel and get your shit together. Let's go.
I didn't know if I came back from my sneeze.
You're back.
More than I want to win and be correct, I want the Bills to win.
Mm-hmm.
The only time that we've had this podcast and I picked them to lose, they won by 28.
Nice.
So I'm picking the Bucks to win, and we're going to see what happens.
All right. I like that. And the same thought crossed my mind. Like, should I pick the Bucks? I'm thinking about it, but I just can't live a lie because I did say I'm going to pick the Bills every week. So give me the Bills to win.
Man, I was really hoping to see you both go against the Bills so I could just easily slot in here and go, yeah, I'll take the Bills and get a win this week. I'll go with the Bills, though.
All right. Rams at Cowboys to kick off Sunday.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
For
sure.
Man.
Well, I will talk about that more later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go Cowboys.
Vikings at Packers.
Whenever you remember week 7, remember I picked the Vikings to beat the 49ers, and I got laughed at. Who's laughing now? So I'm going to take the Vikings again.
Doubling down. Okay. I'll go Vikings too. Even though I'm a little nervous now after you did that.
Can you read the team that they're playing again for me? I wasn't paying attention.
It's the Vikings at the Packers.
Oh, give me the Packers.
Packers just
you
lost to the
love
Broncos.
Jordan Love, and he is.
I know
cheap.
they did, but
That's what
everyone
is.
has a dude. The Bills just lost to the who?
Jordan Love
Patriots,
is
man.
booty.
All right.
Sorry.
Falcons at Ryan's Titans.
I don't think rookie quarterbacks usually do well, so I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Man, I hate the Falcons. I really tried to like him again after they picked Bijan, and I wanted him to be great for fantasy. He's been pretty good, but man, I hate them. I want to pick the Titans so bad, but I'm not. Give me the Falcons. Another reason to hate them after the Titans win, and I get this wrong.
Some hearts are going to be mad at me because I said I would pick the Titans every game, but golly, boys, I thought we'd be in it, and we're not. And it's not looking good. And I don't even think they really want to win. So I'll go Falcons.
You're in draft pick mode, huh?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right. Patriots at Dolphins.
We got a lot of games to pick still, so Dolphins.
Yeah, Belichick's going to lose another few before he cheats, so give me the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Texans at Panthers. Ooh, 2 rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah, Texans.
You know what? Give me the Panthers. Bryce Young gets his first win.
Damn it, Rob. I was going to do that, but I wanted
had
to
a
be
feeling
different,
you would.
so I guess I'll go Texans then. I mean, I'll take the favorite.
Jets at Giants.
I think Giants had something going with Tyrod, so I'm going to go Giants.
I'll go Jets.
Yeah, I'm going Jets.
Jags at Steelers. It's a good one for AFC implications.
No way Kenny Pickett's 5-2. Going Jags.
I'll take the Jags.
Oh, does that mean I have to pick the Jaguar or the Steelers? I did pick them to win that
close
division.
to picking the Steelers.
I'll take. You know what? There's got to be an upset, right? I'll go Steelers.
It's also a trap game, and I don't like that they're 3-point underdogs. That was almost my messed up line, but I couldn't pick the Steelers twice in a row. Saints at Colts.
Yeah.
I'll go Saints. I don't really know why. I'll go Saints.
Yeah, same reason. I keep picking them and I keep losing, but let's go Saints again.
Oh, I was going to go Saints because I think the Colts used all of their offense last week, but I'm going to go Colts.
You know, and this is why you get 5 right, Ryan, because you go against your gut.
I know.
Eagles at Commanders.
Eagles.
Yep, Philly for me.
Commanders were the team that took the Eagles out of being undefeated last year. They were the first loss. I think they played them well the first time they played. I'll go Commanders.
Divisional game there. All right. Browns at Seahawks. No Watson this week.
Yeah, I'll go with Seahawks. I know that Browns defense is crazy, but
Seahawks they're going to have to win with the defense if they're gonna, but give me the Seahawks. Gino's got something going there.
Remember when I said the Browns haven't given up, or they average like 200 yards allowed per game, and then they just gave up 450 to the Gardner Minshew Colts?
And almost 40 points, yeah.
Yeah, all at 40 points. Yeah, I'll go Browns.
Oh, yeah, you're messing up my sheet here.
Sorry, bro. I don't like to be predictable.
Battle of the Birds, Ravens at Cardinals. Ravens. I'll just say my pick.
Ravens.
Is it
Ryan,
me?
what are you doing?
Yeah.
I did my pick first. I jumped the gun.
Oh, I'll go Ravens. Yeah.
Bengals at 49ers. No.
This is another one I hope. This is another one I hope I'm wrong, but if Brock Purdy is not 100% healthy, or even if he is, I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Bengals seem to be getting hot, but I'm going 49ers, even if Darnold's playing.
No chance the 49ers drop 3 in a row with as good of a team as they are, right? So I'll go 49ers.
Definitely thought you were going to say, so I'll go Bengals.
I know.
I really thought that's where you were going with that
predictable.
one. All right, Chiefs at Broncos.
Chiefs.
Sunday night football. Bears at Chargers. Get excited.
I was thinking about this because Justin Herbert has an aggressive coach. So, and he's fun. Would you rather have... I guess, I don't know. I was going to say a whole thing, but being a Chargers fan, they got to suck. Because they're so fun to watch, but they never win, dude. It's just got to be infuriating. But I'm going to pick the Chargers.
They seem to find the worst ways to lose, too. Every year. Yeah, Chargers. I don't know if you said your pick, but Chargers for me.
Chargers.
And Monday Night Football, Raiders at Lions.
Lions.
Our Lions. I'm back on them this week. They needed that loss last week, like I said, that trap game against the Ravens.
Our Lions. Let's go.
All right, so we all picked the Lions. So, last week, if you were listening, we all picked spreads that we thought were maybe just a little bit incorrect, and we thought we were better than Vegas. 2 of us, myself and Ryan, were not, but Rob was.
I was the sharp left.
So
it was called what, Tony? What's this segment called?
This is called Sharp for Sheep, and
Have music.
I always forget the music. Last week I picked the Bills. That probably tells you just don't listen to me, but I'm going to give it another shot. As I said earlier, I'm high on the Vikings. Picked them to beat the 49ers last week. This week they are a pick'em or -1, depending on what score bookie or whatever it's called you're looking at. I think they're going to win by at least a field goal. So I'm going to change that to Vikings -3.5 on the road. I think they win by a touchdown. So yeah, go Vikings.
Let's go in second.
I guess. Don't forget to remember me. I'll go third.
All right. So yeah, last week I changed the Rams -3 to Steelers -3. Steelers went out fresh off the bye and beat the Rams by 7, I believe it was. So in sticking to that similar theme, I am taking another team, the Dallas Cowboys, coming off their bye, playing those same LA Rams. So the Rams are traveling to Dallas, and the Cowboys are 6.5-point favorites. I am bumping that up to double digits. We're going to go Cowboys -10. So, like I said, they're coming off the bye. Can you guess Mike McCarthy's record off the bye? He's also coached 16 years, just like Mike Tomlin. So Mike Tomlin was 12-4.
I'm gonna go 9
11-5.
11-5 is correct. I was actually kind of surprised because this is probably going to hurt my narrative, but maybe he's been good off the bye. His average margin of victory, however, is way higher than Tomlin's. So Tomlin's was just over 7 with the Steelers. 13.5 is the average margin of victory for Mike McCarthy coached teams coming off the bye. Last year, these two teams played, and the Cowboys won 22-10. But Dak Prescott was not the quarterback in that game. It was Cooper Rush who started it. So in that game, Micah Parsons had 2 sacks. The team had 5 total sacks, and Stafford had 3 turnovers. So I think all that points to a big Cowboys victory.
You're basically expecting history to repeat itself here.
Yes, I'm saying history is going to repeat itself in this, and the Cowboys get the big win over the Rams.
All right. And please, God, don't actually take our advice seriously. Don't take it to heart. This is supposed to be like a fun segment, not like
don't actually bet based
you
on
should
our advice.
definitely go out and bet this. I feel bad I took the Lord's name in vain earlier, so I'm going to reuse this. Jesus, take the wheel and help me with this. Bills. Bills are -8.5 right now against the Buccaneers at home. Well, Bills are home. So, man, they just haven't looked good. There's a reason why Tony switched to taking the He picked the Buccaneers to win straight up on the money line here. Rob, you were flip-flopping. You were like, I want to take the Buccaneers. You might have been doing it just to try to.
No, I actually, I did actually bet the Bucs this week.
Oh, okay. Well, so you guys definitely agree then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys agree. I have, instead of the Bills being -8.5, so 8.5-point favorites, I dropped them down to 3.5-point favorites. I know I told you guys 2.5, but I do think that they should be favored, not just because they're at home and you get 3 points for being at home. So I want to give them that extra half-point bump. Otherwise, it'd be like a toss-up. So I'm going with the Bills. Yep. I just don't think that they're near good enough to be a team that should be favored by almost 9 points going against a team with a really good defense.
I agree. Not at this point.
They're not playing well enough to be that big of a favorite.
It's so weird, isn't it?
It seems simple to me.
All right. Let's hope they do play well enough to be that big of a favorite and they win by 2 touchdowns and everyone can go to bed early. But all right, last segment that we're going to do here is Rob was very good last week. We're going to stump the Rob. I can't remember who went first last week, Ryan. Me or you?
I don't know. Can I go first, though?
Yeah.
All right. We have here, it's a wide receiver. All right. He was a first-round pick, number 23 in 2016.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to give you right now.
7 years ago. So he's probably 27, 28.
I think he's 28 right now. I didn't write that down, but I'm pretty sure he's 28 now.
I will go.
He is still in the league also, by the way.
I'm trying to think who's 27, 28. I'll go. I don't want to take too much time. I think he's older than this, but I'll go Christian Kirk. That's not right.
No. I think Christian Kirk's 26.
Or BJ.
Nope. All right. Okay. No. He's 6'2", 215 pounds. Went to Ole Miss. Does that help at all? Because I can keep going. I got lots of notes for this guy.
AJ Brown.
Well,
No.
yeah, it's like AJ Brown went there, Elijah Moore went there, but it's neither of those guys. They're not old enough. Keep going.
All right. In his illustrious, I think 6-7 year career, he has a total of 110 receptions for 1,226 yards and 5 touchdowns. So he was a bust.
So he's not still in the league.
He is still in the league.
Ooh.
I didn't lie to you. He's still in the league.
Nelson Aguilar?
I can picture him.
Nope. Tony's got it, I feel like. He just can't think of the name.
What
All right.
is his name? Is he pretty jacked? Like, he's pretty jacked too, right?
I mean, he's 6'2", 215, so yeah.
I know. I can
Pretty big
picture
dude,
him.
yeah.
His best season was 2021, where he had 33 receptions on 51 targets for 434 yards and 1 touchdown.
Does he wear number 1?
That's pretty bad.
I don't know what he wears. I think he was 11, but I could be wrong. He only ever broke 50 yards receiving 9 times in his career, and 6 of those came in that 2021 year. You guys are going to get it when I give you the next clue. I was hoping you'd get it by... No. Want me to read it?
Yeah, I don't got it. So
All right. He was drafted by the Vikings. Currently plays for the Ravens, where he's been on the practice squad, but he's been called up twice this year, so he is on the active roster.
I can't think of his name. I can picture the dude. I knew he played for the Vikings. I can picture him the whole time.
yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I could think of
His
him
best
too,
season
but-
was for the Jaguars in 2021.
Is it Treadwell?
Yes.
Is that the dude's name?
Yes.
Yes.
There it is.
I can't even think of his first
Laquan
name.
Treadwell.
Yeah, Laquan. It's like L, something with an L. Ugh. He's still in the league. Wow.
He's still in the... Dude, I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay, I'm going to write down not in the league anymore. And I look, and I'm like, sure enough, he's on the Ravens, and he's been called up twice. I was like, what? All right. I guess he's still in the league.
All right. That was a good one. I got one for you, Rob. I've got...
Yeah.
He retired, no longer in the league. I played for the Bucks at one point, so that's what kind of brought me to this player, because we play the Bucks tomorrow. So played for the 10 years in the league. He played for Dallas, Tampa Bay, the Jets, and Carolina over those
Position?
10 years. Wide
Did you do a
receiver.
position or no? Okay.
Wide receiver.
You said
So,
Dallas.
no
the
longer in the
Jets.
league. Tampa and Carolina.
Tampa.
He was a first-round pick, and he was drafted in 1996.
Keyshawn Johnson.
That is correct.
Number 1 overall, right?
Yeah. That was going to be one of my clues eventually, but I knew I was going to give it away. But I was going to say he won a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. You know his cousins, which I knew his nephew was Michael Thomas, but Chad Johnson is his cousin. Antrell Roll is his cousin. Myron Roll, Samari Roll. Like, yeah, it's like that family's
A lot
got
of
money.
NFL players there.
Family.
Athletic
Holy
boys.
crap.
And he was, I mean, he 3 Pro Bowls. And then other than one season where he missed half the year because of an injury, he always had more than 850 yards and more than 70 receptions, which back in the day, like, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. You know,
Not
I got a little excited when you said the Buccaneers because I was going to throw out a name real quick. The guy, so I was going to do a guy, then I found out that he was dead, so I didn't want to do him. But
Vincent Jackson?
Vincent Jackson. I was going to do Vincent
Yeah, it
Jackson,
was
and
like
I was
last
like,
year.
I'm looking up his stats, and it's like Vincent Jackson died, and I'm like, what? I can't do that now. I feel bad doing it. So I got all excited thinking you were going to do Vincent Jackson, and I was about to call out the name, and then you said he played for the Cowboys, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I purposely didn't do the Jets first because I think that would have been even easier. But all right, I got all my songs in. You guys get your songs in?
Of course.
Yeah, man. Nailed it.
All right, cool. Well, like I said, we always do this on a Wednesday. Usually we have to wait a few days to watch the Bills, but luckily we get to watch it tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we'll
Be
talk
there.
about doing one. Yeah, enjoy the game, and then maybe we'll talk about doing one of these over the weekend potentially. That way, we don't wait a full week.
Tony will give you a live reaction right after the game. He'll record himself cussing out the camera.
If we lose, I'll be cussing something out. That's for sure. But all right, Rob, enjoy the game and go Bills.
Go Bills. What's up, Ultraflexers? Thank you for listening to our show. We appreciate all of you for your support. If you would like to support us even more, we have a website, ultraflexfootball.com. Or if you could like or subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube, that would be awesome. We would also really appreciate it if you would rate our show. Plus, of course, if you didn't like it, then maybe make a donation on our website so that we can make the show better, just for you. You can also leave us a voicemail on our website if there's something you'd like us to share or talk about, and then maybe we'll play it on the podcast. Once again, we appreciate all of you, and we look forward to talking random stuff again next week. Oh yeah, and some football.